Alrighty. It's been a while. So, a couple of new things. I've got one more monitor, so occasionally I will look up because that's where I have some of my stuff. Secondly, I've got music playing. I've got stream beats on Spotify, so hopefully I've got that volume right. I've got the levels going, so if at any time I am speaking and it does overpower me, let me know. But yeah, otherwise, let's see how we go. Yeah, so this board is a board I've built before. As you can see in the title, I've got Ikki68 rebuild. So this is one of the very first boards I built. I had it just stuck with alpacas and Durock V2s for ages, so today and I just had it gathering dust and then I put it away for ages as I got more boards, like the Mark 65 here. So gonna rebuild it, some Gat red inks, lubed and filmed. We're just gonna do up some stabs and then put it all together. And I'll do a typing test or two, see how we go. Okay. I think we're good. So, ooh, 1 second. Okay. Let's roll. Yeah, let me know if the music's too loud or too quiet even. Cause like, this room is real echoey and I can hear my PC. Forgive me. Where's my autofocus? Alright. So if I lean forward, oh yeah, if I lean forward it's alright. Also, as you can probably see on the PCB, I've got a couple of band-aid mods going on. They were just there because that was popular at the time of the build all those months ago, and that's what was happening, and I was influenced by it. So we got some band-aid mods on it, in my opinion, on the Ikki, and it sounds not too bad. So I just left them there. And you'll also see like patches of lube where the stabs have just oozed them out over time, overuse. Use the shit out of this board. Okay. Gotta remember to keep this in focus. How do I do this? Let me adjust. Does it work? I have no idea where my autofocus is. That's not even on my hands, is it? Does it work if I do this? Okay, let's do that. It's probably better too because I have it closer to the light and to the camera. Noted. It's just that rare that I have my elbows on this desk. I'm usually leaning back or standing up or leaning to the side. Because when you have two, now 3 monitors, you tend to not want to be too close. So this build stream will be going on YouTube for, I don't know, because I want to. Whoop. So you can catch it there, and I'll record a proper sound test of this board as well. Proper as in I'll get like some better framing and do it during the daytime, so always have a nice light. Oh my god, I'm trying not to drop this. So also catch that on YouTube. So if you may have missed it, I made a short clip that I left on my channel a while ago. Just detailing like the plans of this channel going forward. So it's like keyboard stuff when I have it. Why is this not in foot? Is it here? Hang on. It's maybe like here, but then I have to keep my hands close. Yeah, so it's keyboard stuff when I have it, which will be few and far in between, but that's alright. So the VODs will go on YouTube, proper sound tests will go on YouTube, photos will go up on Instagram. I have some new ones coming out sometime this week, some photos. You can catch them there at Tam Vibes, Instagram. Yeah, and on the channel, build keyboards, occasionally game, maybe not too much. It's not much I'm playing at the moment. Where was I going? Oh, and then yeah, maybe some photo editing streams too of said keyboards. So that's the plan. Or what? I do like to be generous with lube on my stab wires, sorry, not the whole stab. One, because I like the way they feel and sound afterwards, and two, because I don't like to re-lube often. Let's install as we go. So with these iFixit screwdrivers, because they're relatively flat, I just place them down like that with the screw. Then you can put the washer on top as a little hack, or it's just common sense, but I like to think I was creative for that. Nevertheless, they are extremely small. And I've been drinking caffeine, so that does not help. Okay. I did also test this because it's been sitting on the shelf / in my cupboard for a while. I did also test the PCB, so hopefully it's still in great working condition. It was working at the time, a week or two ago. Whoops. So you know when I said it, I was talking about my clever idea? That's the not so clever part about it. So you can knock it over. I might turn this up a bit, hopefully it's okay. Testing, testing. I'm just watching my levels. Maybe there. This is way better actually. Elbows on table. So you can actually see what I'm doing. Nice. Bit of lube on the screwdriver. Also, you can probably hear the heater vent, which I have actually closed off, but you still hear like a slight whistling. But trust me, it's much louder when it's on, and it's much hotter when it's on. It's right over my shoulder over there. So I've done my best. Actually, that's probably better. Housing then stem. So that last pair of stabs I did one that way and then one the opposite. When you do the stem first, you don't really grab it when you put it back down, because it's full of lube. Whereas the housing, you just grab the outside, because you're lubing the inside. Seems logical, but I never made a mental note of doing that before. Four steps, perfect. Lube, you can be pretty ham on the wires, but just make it consistent. Get over that elbow. You can kind of see it there. Whatevs. If you're watching this, you probably know how to lube. Probably went too far across the elbow on this one. That's alright. The dexterity required. Oop. Why? This time we will try not to knock the screwdriver over. Oh my god. That's Shadow going nuts outside. I might be right back. See what she's yelling about. We're back. Oh. That's right. Eh? Fuck. Just noticed I'm waving in front of my face cam as well. Apologies. Okay. Very good. One second. It's a bit much. Spread it on the other side. Putting it down for the other side. Get it. Bottom to top. Not the brush. Gotta say, this is some very precise focus at the moment. From the top cam. Gotta keep things in their place or else I lose them. Oops. Getting there, folks. Three out of 5 stab sets done. We're on our 4th. Ooh. How do I do this? Stab stem slipped out of the housing. Forgot how hard these Durock V2 are to snap in. Especially if you don't have the purchase. It's not help that that's turning at the moment. Okay, so it appears my focus is this type of lube. Huh? Okay, I don't know. It's a good guess, but apparently it was wrong. This general vicinity, let's say like right around here. Okay. Gotcha. Enter. Wish. we got there? We got there. Screwdriver. I need 4 washers. Or 6. 2 washers for this pair of stabs. And 2 for the backspace stabs. I'll focus in the middle of the screen then. So this work? That works. This work? That works. Alright, so it's probably that area. So what it feels like to draw on the Disney Channel, Mickey Mouse ears. I'm not gonna even try. Ooh. Thank you, magnetic screwdriver. You see on the PCB how close this pair of stabs are too. Alrighty. Last stretch. Switches plus plate. Assembly, keycaps. And we're on the home stretch. Good. Gotta say, I appreciate these transparent housings and gold wires so much, because it's so much easier to see where you've lubed it compared to like your normal black or white stabs and silver wires. Like the white lube just doesn't. Oh, actually no, black's easier. White housing and like silver wires are much harder to see against the white lube. in terms of where you've applied it and not applied it. Not bad, this music. If it actually turns out that I won't get DMCA struck. Nice. Okay. Grab it. Ooh. You might be able to hear the German Shepherd next door going off its head. That thing goes off at everything. It takes a while to stop, but it doesn't take much to get going again. Alright. That's done. I think I want to apply all the switches into the plates to connect it to the PCB. Then I'm going to go wash my hands and reassemble it, because I don't want to get my looby fingers all over the case. So yep, let's do that. Where'd I put the plate? Here it is. So we've got carbon fiber plate, not too flexible, not too rigid, but I like the sound profile. Case back on the brush. Okay, where did I just losing the plot? What I do like about the Ikki is it's such an easy build, in my experience. Whoop. Just as I say that. The only possible con is it has a ton of bloody screws. But other than that, it's a pretty smooth process. As you just see me struggle to clip a switch into the carbon fiber plate. Nice, got a pretty good theme going. Let's do space. I like it. So I did used to put the PCB in the plate on there and just push switches in just like this. But then I found one, if you got a plate like carbon fiber, you're gonna get black crap all over your desk because it like chips off as you snap the switches in. But then the other thing is that it doesn't support, you're not supporting the back of the hot swap sockets. So if you potentially misalign it and the pins aren't straight, and you just go with all your force, you might actually damage or pop out one of the KO hot swap sockets. Ooh. So as I'm pressing all these switches in, make sure the pins are straight, make sure all the edges are straight along the plates surrounding the switch, and then a finger on the back supporting the hot swap socket. It makes the process easier too. This is squishy, whereas I can resist on both sides, if that makes sense. So I like to just go, I just did that because I had the stabs in them, but I kind of just like to go in them, not quite a random pattern, but enough to like stabilize the whole thing and not make it too flexible. What? So if you ever dropped your food like that at the dinner table, as my dad used to say, oh, it's still alive. I do like this color combo, hey. Oh, my music's up. No, it's just the next song. It's a very long pause and I got worried. One second. So just sometimes before, with a plate like this that's not like aluminium or brass that can flex, sorry, this can flex, not like aluminium and brass is what I meant to say a bit more clearer. if the surrounding spaces of the switch aren't actually supported, it's hard to get the plate to pop snugly up around the switch, and it just kind of takes the whole plate with it while not sitting on the top, flush on top of the switch like this one. Man, that is snug. Pin's not bent, just the carbon fiber plates go down tight. That was easy. Let's go, actually, yeah, no, let's keep going. I was just considering then assembling the case and then popping the rest of the switches in. But then if I did that and I couldn't manage to get the case to come up against the switch nice and flush, it's pretty hard to do that while it's in the case. Whereas here I can kind of troubleshoot as I go. Trouble area. Why? That's more like it. So you might have heard that click. I'm also using the switch puller to hook and pull up the plate area around the switch that I'm trying to push in at the same time. And then some go easy like that. So now my plan, with the bit of friction that we've had, is I'm going to work my way out where I can, work next to a switch where I can, and then we're going to push towards the center, so that we're going to have an easier time, a more stable time with the rest of the switches. Sound good? There we go. Nice. That was satisfying. Ooh. Yeah, it's flush. Haha. That was a trouble area before. So my theory worked. Start to surround the space bar. we've got to work our way down. Methinks. That's good. Yes. Yeah, nice. Yep. If it looks like I'm applying a lot of force, sometimes it is. That was good. Let's go right above. Nice. Good. Good. Stability is good. Rigidity, I should say. Oh, we haven't done lift shifts. Nice. Let's. Now we can start filling the gaps. Nice. Getting easier now. Fingers are also starting to ache a bit. It's about that time in the build process. I don't have any black or red keycaps though. That'd be great. Come on. Please. What? Oh. For some reason that switch wasn't closed. Nice. Good. Good. Getting there. So yeah, 65% keyboard, arrow cluster, nav cluster. Right, let's work our way up the left side. Good. Woohoo! Also, I do have 90 switches in here, and this board needs under 70, so there'll be some left over. Nice. Who knew? Pressing one thumb on top of the other is stronger. So I would have loved to put MT3 Serica on this board, but currently with that set, I've discovered my 6.25U spacebar is warped, so it doesn't return properly when I install it. So I had been using it on the Mark 65 because it has split spacebar compatibility on the plate and the PCB. But then I wanted to use DSS after school, so I took it off and put the 6.25 back on. So with this board, unfortunately we do not have split spacebar capability. So until I fix that spacebar, I can't use it on non-split spacebar boards. So we do have a set of keycaps planned for this build. Oh, it's getting heavy. Getting heavy, getting easy. Pretty good batch of red inks too. None of the pins are bent. Whoa! None of the leaves were pingy. Springs are all good. Pretty fortunate. Not that there's usually stuff that goes wrong with it, but it's been a while since I've gone through a whole set of switches and had no issues with them pretty much. God damn, they felt smooth out of the box. This is what they sound lubed and filmed. Used Krytox 205 G0 and Durock switch films. One to go. Nice. Okay. Is that focused? Yeah, it is. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm just going to wash my hands, clean off the lube, and then we'll come back and assemble it. Actually, it should. I'll go and wipe down this screwdriver too, because I need to use it, and it's covered in lube at the moment. Alright, be right back. All right, fun part. And this one. So this is the top. Actually, let's test it. Actually, I might need my keyboard. Let's bring up VR. I'll pull it up here. Okay. And then, what do we need to do? Right. Bring up a capture window. Shit. Nope. It's hard to type without keycaps. Okay. Let's do that. Make it pretty. I should have set this up before, I know. What can you do? Sure, let's go with that. Okay, key tester. We'll go matrix. Very good. Oop. Shift. Hello. Right shift. Caps lock indicator. Haha. Bright red. Tab. Back. Numero. If take a look at that right shift. Did I bend the pin? I did. Whoops. Done. We are in good form. Let's hide that. Okay. Top plate. Top case. Top half of the case. Or maybe it's top plate. Oh, that looks nice. Bring back the hex. And now we've got a ton of screws. I have no idea where my focus point is anymore, by the way. Somewhere here. So it's 10 cases for the plate to the plate PCB whole unit kind of thing to secure the top half of the plate. 10 screws. And then we've got 8 screws to secure the bottom half of the case to the top half of the case. So that's 18. So many screws. Actually, it's just the plate to the top half of the case. It doesn't actually touch the PCB. Just wanted to make sure I was correct there. Oop. Six down, 4 to go. Then you get to see the pretty bottom half of the case. Good. Let's do that. Or no. So this is the bottom half. It's a silicone layer. That is a bit of foam, and that is also a bit of foam. So the Ikki68, the original, this isn't the Aurora. It also came with a Bluetooth version, but mine is not. So I filled the battery cavity for said Bluetooth version, if it were to be, with some foam. And behind the weight, it's kind of, weight sits like this, and then the rest of the case kind of sits up. So there's a bit of a gap that I've placed foam in there, just like so. Just get rid of that last little bit of hollowness below the silicone layer. Pop. Heavy boy. So that's the Wuku Studio logo. So that blue bear you saw in there, this is the other side of it. I do very much appreciate that all the screws are not color coded, color coordinated. As with most things, I like to stagger screws. Bit of safety, bit of stability, bit of evenness. Okay. There we have. So that's the side view. Bit of an angle. Light's shining on it, but you can see it says Phoenix Ikki68. That's just a reference to the first model. This is the back. See the angular cut of the bottom half fitting with the top. Clean cutout. Other side, front. So yes, it is angled, obviously. Bottom. Got that glossy weight. And the bottom half, just a nice finish to it too. And that's the Ikki68. Let us put some keycaps. So, I've got some Geekark white, black on white. And some more Geekark accents. So I have a combo in mind in terms of the accents. Let's see how we go. Right. Got some pink. Okay. Where's the focus at the moment? Is it still here? Oh, it's up there. Maybe this will help. No idea if it does. I haven't seen many people that also do it, but a thing that I just like to do with 65% boards is go escape on top right. Or on this board, I think it's actually mapped here because I had artisans here, but I'd go top right. So like on this board, my escape's up here. So I like the tilde key there, just for aesthetics I think. Because most sets you'll see the tilde keys alpha colored. Or some offer mod colored as well, but I like alpha colored. Just because my philosophy is alpha keys output a character, which they do, same as the pipe key, so I like those to be alpha colored. So that's why I don't like to put something mod colored there. I don't know if that's just something weird by me, but that's my way of thinking. Good. So for the sound test too, I do clean up a bit of room reverb and a bit of noise. Like, oh my gosh, I was trying to point, but I threw the keycap. So I do clean up a bit of noise and a bit of reverb, as you can probably hear the heater and the PC going. So for the sound test, won't be 100% accurate of what the board sounds like, but the YouTube version that I'll film at a later date will be. benefit of this, what I was just talking about, the benefit of this set is everything's the same color. Mod color, alpha color. I will point the mic down for the sound test, by the way. Just playing with smoothness at this point, and to make sure the keycaps are run securely. This is what GMK trays should be like. Enough said. So for this combo, I don't quite have a combo of Artisan keycaps. So when I had GMK DMG on here, I had like a Pikachu and a Gengar that I'd put there. But I don't quite have something that goes with white on... I keep saying white on black. Black on white. Plop. So, plan is blue enter for that Mr. Sleeves look, because who knows when GMK Mr. Sleeves round 2 is coming. And I don't have round 1, so I think that looks nice enough. Actually, I'm going to bring that down a notch. Is that too dark? I think that's okay. Ooh, that is sounding nice. Needed a bit of help getting that keycap out. What are we doing here? Is that what we're doing? Do we have some functions? Maybe delete. We can do end, page down. Do we have a... No, we don't. That's the build. Ooh, that sounds good. What's this? Oh, they're the same anyway. So some trays will accommodate a unique top and bottom layer, but in this case, with the Geekark set, they are exactly the same. There we go. What is that? Oh, that's my mouse. I left my mouse on that, so I'm using what I'm using to capture the top down. Let's fix this pin while I remember. This was the bent right shifts. Normally I use tweezers, but you can kind of get away with switch pullers. The Rama yellow switch puller, the first one, a bit thin for my taste, and it started to bend over time, whereas the second one is nice and thick. I like. Okay, let's keep him in frame, looking kind of aesthetic there. Alright, I like. Been a while since I had a black board. Got the grey Mark, Space Grey Mark 65. Okay. Let us bring up monkey type. I'll just set this up and then I'll bring it up in the as a display capture. Let's go. Ah, there's the sleeves. How fitting. Okay. Window. Monkey type. And I will point them. Actually, I'm going to point that down. Oh, yeah, I'm going to point that down because I'm going to forget. Apologies for the handling noise. Okay, move this slightly over. Okay. About there. About there. We can slap it right in the middle. How's that for the aesthetics? All right, so Ikki68 Twilight color. This is full alu carbon fiber plate. Switches are Gateron red ink with lubed with alpaca Krytox 2F5 grade 0. Filmed with Durock 0.15mm switch films. Keycaps Geekark white. I said it again. Black on white with Geekark accent kits. So these are PBT. Alright. What do we got? 30 seconds? Alright. Ready. Switch it for a bit. Oh, hang on. I'll turn off the music. Okay. Start again. Nice. Okay, I'm going to disconnect and do a mesh. Always love the Ikki68's bottom row mods. Alphas. Middle row. Alrighty. That, my friends, is the Ikki68 rebuild with Gateron. I don't know what else to say. There's probably not much else to say. Thanks for watching. If you're watching the VOD either on Twitch or YouTube, thanks for watching as well. Otherwise, wait for some photos soon, probably on my Instagram at 10vibes, and wait for the proper recorded sounding test, which I'll do. Yeah, catch you next time. Peace.